in the freaking hell do you and your delusional brain think that Joelle put me on podium? Forrest! How in the freaking world does it freaking make you believe in your little... I know you're delusional and I know you're very immature, but where does it fit in your brain that you are going to get on podium when you just logged on at 2 in the morning, lit as heck in freaking Florida porch, and you think you're going to get put on podium with millions of coins? Because it shouldn't be me, it should be you, and I should give you a chance. When I was battling the entire day with my team, putting up millions because we wanted to be on podium and my team was pushing me there. So, first of all, Joelle's Little Galaxies wasn't putting me on anything. He was helping me to stay on podium with a couple of galaxies. Okay? Boom. That's one. That's one line. 2, it could have been any other Latina, but it was, why does it have to be you? I don't like to tell people you're jealous, because I'm not you. I don't think anybody's jealous of me, but I'm blessed. Yes, I'm very blessed. I've been blessed with my team before I met you. I've been blessed before you even came on my screen. Ryan, okay? I've been blessed before me and you ever went live together. So, yes, my team has put me on podium before you 3 times. And I finished on podium 3 times before you came in the picture with 4 million coins, 5.8 million coins, 2.4 million coins. I finished top 1, top 2, top 3. Yes. Okay, I finished on podium. So the reason why that day my team pushed me was because, yes, February 3rd was the representation of the Latinos showing up and showing out. And I said, you know what? As a Latina, I want to be on top to show TikTok USA that a former undocumented immigrant Latina could be on top. Okay? I don't know what makes you think in your little delusional mind that you're going to get on live at 2 a.m. and think you're going to be on podium. The only time that you got on podium, and I'm saying this very respectfully, the only time that you got on podium was the day that I allowed you to get on podium. Because my gifter, who is an emote holder, Charlene, gifted you 1.6 million coins. Okay? Did I cry about it like a little punk? No. Did I go and start weeping? No. After the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, after 2 hours straight of battling you, and Charlene was cooking me, I took that embarrassment to the chest. Why? Because I was being a good friend to you. And I said, you know what? Get podium, girl. And Charlene put her on top 1. And I sat there and I took it. $12,000 she dropped you. That was me. I could have left after the first battle. And I would have been like, oh, Charlene, you stole my gifter. Ah. No, I didn't do that. I stood there and I let you have it. And then what did I text you after? What did I text you after? I said, girl, I'ma rock it out. I'ma rock this out. I'ma sit here. I text her. I said, I'ma sit here. I'ma let her keep shooting. I'ma let her keep blessing you. But promise me that with this money, you're gonna get the girls a bedroom set and some beds. And she said, I promise you. And that's why I stood there and took the beating. Days after that, I asked her, did you order it? Did you order it? I sent her some cute pictures from Amazon. Did you get this? You could get this. $12,000. You couldn't use a couple hundred? And you told me, yeah, I ordered it already? Then she continued to lie to me and say she ordered the beds. She didn't have nobody to build them, that they're in her house. And when people would say stuff, I would defend her and I'll be like, nah, she got it. Because me being a dummy, I believed you. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, because who in their right mind would have $12,000 and not spend it on some furniture? And you're blaming your mom that she couldn't go to the furniture store and get it? That responsibility belongs to her? Are you good? Oh, okay. I'm not going to drag you about your parenting style, because trust me, baby girl, that already is being done. I don't need to say one more word. And I'm not that type of person. I pray that God helps you. Even though the other day you said, I don't want your prayers. But now today you're saying, if you want to help Haley, don't ask her questions, pray for her. Which is it? Make up your mind. Moving on. I said, let's not get messy. I said, look, let's address this as adults, off live. Don't put on a show, because I'm not that type of person. You went ahead and decided to go ahead and make a video. Have fun. I'm not down bad. Have fun. If you would stop drinking so much and getting on live, maybe you would have cleaned your ears a little bit, and you would have heard the fact that I said Heartbreaky was down bad. Because she has 68 people in her life these past her when you left her. So she's down bad. Of course she's gonna beg you to battle. And what better opportunity than when Jefa and Ash don't talk or fall out? She was waiting for that moment. Fake. All fake. And it's all for show. As you can see, these past 2 days, what did y'all think that was going to happen? I was going to be down bad. I was going to be stressed. I'm still on podium every day. Look at my banner. I've been making top 20 every day. My team has been killing it. All right? Now let's show receipts. Y'all know I love receipts, right, child? And whoever posted this, thank you so much for posting it. It's on all my reposts. You guys can take a look at all my reposts, and we could clock it there. And my money hasn't stopped. My money hasn't stopped. This is this goofy girl talking over here. This is this goofy. Hold on, child. This app had a lot of information too. I don't run a T page, so I don't need to sit there. She's making all the excuses in the book. My money hasn't stopped. Carla was the one who needed her. Hold on. My money hasn't stopped. Carla was the one who needed her. And yes, I'm going to bring her up again, because you guys don't understand that off this app, I get a lot of information too. I don't run a T page, so I don't need to sit there and put it out. But when I get the chance to... I don't care. Anyways, let's look at the numbers. Okay? Heartbreaky's revenue when she wasn't battling Ashley. One day she made $537, another day she made $400, another $514, another $300. Jefa's revenue when she wasn't battling Ashley before she met Ashley. August. I was on vacation that August, so that didn't really count. $100. I think I went live to say hi to my people and I got off. I was on a cruise actually. But let's go to July. July, $5,200. June, $5,800. May, $6,900. Okay? So who really needed who? The reason why Ash battled me was because she knew very well I didn't need her hate gifters. Okay? Very simple. And she told you that many times on live. Jefa has her own thing going on. I've been on podium multiple times. I have a strong team. And that's it. All right? So let's knock that ball out of the park. The one who used her was heartbreaking because before Ash, she was down bad, and after Ash, she was down bad. And now she's super down bad. So now she's going back, and despite what was said about her children, she don't care. I forgive her, you know. We're gonna be adults and forgive each other. You dare say something about my kids? You dare insult my children? I would just need to pray for the living God to come and intervene and for me not to pull up and drag you. All right? Cool. Let's address another thing. She said, oh, I was there for a week. You know, I was there for a week. I had my kids more. She didn't have her kids the whole time. Do you think that I'm going to freaking bring my boys, my teenage boys with me everywhere you are? For what? Request her, she's not going to talk to me. She's going to be scary as hell. She's going to run. She's going to run like a scary girl because I wanted to talk to her off live and I asked her to come, but she didn't want to. She didn't want to. So I highly doubt that she's going to talk to me on live. No, her invitations are off. Her invitations are off. But what makes you think? The things that you say, bro, like, they don't make sense. Whatever comes out your mouth, it literally, it baffles me sometimes. I'm like, how immature can you be? What makes you think that I'm going to be bringing my teenage sons around everywhere? What'd you want me to bring them to your apartment? You wanted to bring my sons? I only brought Grace with me. Yeah. And what was I doing the whole time? Picking you up, dropping you off, taking you here, taking you there. Yeah, I wasn't going to have my sons with me at all times. For what? She didn't have her kids with her like I did. Okay. Are you upset because you had to be with your kids in a whole different state? Because when you're home, you're not with them? So at least those few days, I'm glad you was with your kids. Yeah, I made that happen. Absolutely. But just because I didn't bring my boys around or I didn't bring you to my house, don't mean that I'm not with my kids all day, every day. They don't need to be around you 24/7. They needed to be around you, or they came around you when I allowed it. And it was when we were doing family activities out and about. Period. Another thing, what else did she say? Oh, y'all thought I messaged her first? No, we didn't. Since she wants to share messages, right? I said, don't let it get messy. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Okay. She got mad because, where is she? Oh. In Discord, she sent me a message and she got mad because of this video. You know what I'm saying? Because Forrest was gifting me. And Forrest is one of her gifters. And I clearly said, Forrest, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems with you because apparently she thinks she owns people and they can't gift nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? If she owns you, stay over there, please. And Forrest said, nobody owns me, only God. Clock that T. Okay? So then let's move on. That's what she messaged me on Discord first. She messaged me first. I didn't hit her up. I wasn't heartbreaky. Oh, Ashley, let's talk about our problems. Yeah, you know, you dragged my son and you called him all types of names, but I forgive you, girl. Let's battle. Goofy. Desperate. Okay? Nah, she messaged me up, hit me up first, and she said on she had some of her gifters on there, and she said, if y'all support fake Carla, go ahead. I'm no one's pawn, and I will never stoop to her little level. Christian my butt. Girl, I've been very Christian. I've been very Christian. I haven't cursed you out. I haven't dragged your name. I haven't talked about your parenting. I haven't talked about everything and literally everything that I know. Instead, I got dragged. I literally got dragged on the internet because I decided I wanted to be that only person who helped you. The only person who thought that was gonna really make a change. The only person who actually did my best to be there for you, to show you a good time, to bring you and your girls, to show you what a family is like together. Having an adult friend, okay, not a 19-year-old friend, you know, doing some criminal activities. No, I wanted to show you and be there for you. I was there for you in the battles. I don't need to battle you. I got my smoke. I got my smoke, baby. I don't need to battle you. The only way that she makes money is when she battles. And all that money that she made, that she bought on in Gucci and Louis and this and that and the third, and that she brags about, that's because she got it through battling. She doesn't make no money if she sits on live doing nothing all day. So yes, I didn't make her. She got her own platform. But guess what? Me battling you, I was trying to help you and your kids. I didn't need you. Yes, I met a lot of new people. Yes, I got a whole bunch of viewers. Cool. But if people didn't rock with me, and if people didn't love what I stand for and who I am, they would leave me. But they don't. They're still here. My OGs never left me. You think I'm heartbreaky? Because once your people was done with you, once y'all was done, they all left her. Every single person. Every single one. We're not the same. Don't ever compare me to that down bad creator. She never been on podium. She never been on podium. And I don't think she will ever be on podium. Maybe one day, I hope she is. But the way she moves and how nasty she is, I don't think so. Now she's desperate because she's doing the best. Next, let's go through the messages. Since she wanted to message me first today, and I didn't want to get messy, but she wanted to message me on Discord. She said, if y'all support fake Carla, whatever, Christian my butt, and then one of her friends said, she's in here, why not address her off of here? Like I've been telling her to do, be an adult, take accountability, talk, be mature for once. And she said, she knows how I feel. I replied to her message. She literally acts like a freaking child. And I said, and I asked you to call me and you never did. And she said, because you're fake. Why would you continue to make these dumb remarks, but you want to be grown? Yeah, 100%. I'm going to troll you. I'm going to troll you. You lucky I'm not going to drag you, and I'm not going to disrespect you. But I'm going to troll the fact that it's ridiculous that you really lost the only person who was actually true to you, who helped you, who was there for you. Every single time when you showed your pepperonis, I was the one there for you. Doing my best to keep you on your feet. Keep you out of trouble. Messaging you. Midnight hours. Telling you, bro, stay away from this person. Stay away from that person. Stay away from this person. A couple of galaxies. And the fact that you was jealous because your gifter was giving me a couple of galaxies was worth the entire friendship and the only person that had your back? Cool. Okay. No problem. And you couldn't even be mature enough or be accountable for the next day to call me and be like, okay, let's talk about it. How do you feel? How do I feel? You communicate. You wanted to drag it. You wanted to piss me off and go live with HB, the big bird. For what? Okay, cool. No problem. So let's continue. Why would you continue to make these dumb remarks, but you want to be grown? Yeah, because you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I will forever laugh at the fact that you was out there bawling because Joel gave me galaxies. Who in their right mind? And I said, you want to go on live and be messy, do videos, address me, saying that I said you're down bad when you know damn well I was addressing Big Bird. That's what we call her. Then her people in her thing were saying FHB, whatever. And I said, it's true. I told Forrest I don't want any issues. And she said, everyone said it was you saying that I was down. I don't care what everybody says. And she knows from first-hand experience that the trolls will make anything up to create mess. And if you was a real woman, if you was grown, if you was mature, if you were accountable, you would text me and be like, hey, did you say that? And I would have said, no, I didn't. But no. You act like a little girl. All right? Let's continue. And I said, you made a big deal because Joel was giving me a few galaxies. Like, girl, be for real. Made a whole show, ruined the whole friendship. The only one you had for that. But okay, cool. And she said, and somebody in her chat, the people in the Discord were saying that Heartbreaky only apologized because she has 60 views. And then Ashley told that person, well, I'm not her friend and I don't want to be her friend. She said she don't want to be Heartbreaky's friend. And she said, I didn't ruin me and Jefa's friendship. I finally see it with my eyes. I said, okay, girl, no problem. Go battle her. Get set up by her. Get set up by all her trolls. Go ahead, do you. I could care less. I said, I'm not stopping you. So they control you, and at the end, just say that they used you and drag you just like she did once before. You're the one that looks dumb, not me. Then she said, they can continue what they're doing. I'm not her friend anyway. She knows that was from someone else. And I said, you didn't see crap. I was very good to you. In all caps letters, I was very good to you. And I got dragged for defending you. And this is what you do? Cool. There's more. How are you good making fun of my looks? Never made fun of her looks. I don't ever recall that. If y'all got proof of that, please let me know. Anything that I ever trolled her while we were battling or told her or I clocked her was on live in her face. Always. Never behind her back. Okay? Somebody else said, yeah, I should address this off Discord. And I said, well, I tried. And I said, I always trolled you. And we did it to each other when we were battling. But I always did it to your face. I said, Ashley, you never take accountability. And that will cause you to lose everything good in life. But okay, cool, girl. Do you. I tried to protect you. And then she sent me the 2 videos that y'all got with me when I told Max, because Max was my gifter for a long time. But then when she started talking to him, he started gifting her and not me. And cool. Max could do whatever the hell he wants with his money. That's Max. The hell? So I told Max, oh, they took you from me. Like I was trolling. Yeah, absolutely. Because that's how ridiculous you sounded. Okay? And then she said, leave me out your mouth. Okay, but I didn't get messy. I didn't make videos of you. I didn't go on live address you. I didn't try to shade you going live with HB, the big bird. I didn't do none of that. But she said, leave me out your mouth. Mind you, I haven't said one wrong thing about this lady. She said, you can have Max. You wanted him. Huh? Are you good? Do you see my man? I want Max. No, baby girl, I don't like young men that just hit puberty. I got a grown 41-year-old that man at home who's very active and very grown. Thank you. Thank you, though. I'm good. Okay, let me calm down. You can have Max. You saying that he wasn't good for me. No, I don't know Max like that on that level for me to say that he's not a good man for you. What I said is, just be careful because you know people try to use you. Just be careful. That's all I said. I don't know him like that. I know him as a shooter. I don't know him as a man. So just be careful. You mad because again I was trying to protect you? Cool. F it. And I said, he was my shooter, but did you hear me crying about him? No. And she said, you're a fake Christian. I'm a fake Christian? Listen, I might not be the perfect Christian. I'm a sinner. And the reason why I claim to be a Christian and a follower of Christ is because I want to follow Jesus enough that when I feel the devil coming, tempting me to go to your house and drag you, that I would say, Lord, I'm Christian. I can't do that. So yes, I'm very Christian, Ashley, and I'm going to stay that way. Okay? And I said, did I cry when Charlene dropped you about $20,000 and I sat there and I took it? And I said, you're ridiculous. Grow up. I said, grow up. Nothing will last in your life with your continuous stupid behavior. She didn't spend that much. I didn't get 20K. I only got 6K. And I said, lies. She said, I have receipts. I said, she put you on podium top 1 while battling me. That was my gifter, by the way. And she said, my company doesn't have lawsuits. Mine doesn't either. I addressed that multiple times from all these little trolls trying to look up judgments on my company when I literally said I disputed extra charges from a company that was overcharging me. They wanted to charge me $105,000 and I said no, because that's not right. I'm not paying for what I don't need to pay. So me and my lawyers settled and we agreed for me to pay $47,000 and that was paid off. That was 100% paid off. So get your facts right and stop going off these little T pages thinking you ate. You ain't eat nothing. Right now you're gonna choke once you see this. And I said, I have lawsuits on my company. Those are lies. I addressed that. And I said, who are you to talk? You don't have a company. But here you are, like the trolls, believing bullcrap. When I said I addressed it while I was on live to my supporters. I've been super nice to you and respectful not to drag you. And even with the money that Charlene threw for you, you promised that you would buy the girls' beds. Did you? No. You're selfish and it's all about you and you alone. Do you ever consider anyone else besides you? That's why no relationship for you will ever last, because you don't know how to take accountability like a mature woman. I gave you a chance to speak like an adult, off live, and not while you were drunk, but you can't even do that. Same age as me, but you act like a child. Grow up. Keep my name out your mouth, and I'll keep yours out of mine. I wish you the best. Then she sent me this. She made $12,000 the night that Charlene, my gifter, gifted her and put her on podium. This is what I made, not 20K. Oh, you think you ate? Okay. And I said, okay, I stand corrected. You made $12,500 and thanks to me. Did I cry like you, acting like a baby, acting all stupid, talking crap about you? No, I could have left the battle. And I said, nah, I'm good. But I knew what Charlene was going to do, and I knew what she was trying to do. And I sat there and I took all the embarrassment of getting cooked every single battle for you, so you can get on podium, so you can make $12,000. I said, but you're ungrateful. Like I said, to ruin a whole friendship, the only friendship you had for coins, because Joelle was giving me a couple of coins, you're ridiculous. Shaking my head. And that's only done by a horrible friend. I'm done with this conversation and I'm done with you. And that's that. Now what else you want to show? And I'm as Christian as they come, baby girl. I promise you that. I promise you that I'm as Christian as they come. I said this all with as best and as respectful as I could have said it. Ungrateful. Like literally got dragged for her. Kayla. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the last time I'm addressing this lady. I'm done. Like, you can't be a grown woman. I'm sorry, but nothing in your life is ever gonna last. You're never gonna have a good relationship. Everything is always gonna be temporary. And unless you give your life to God, because at this point, my love, only Jesus can help you. At this point, only Jesus can help you. Nothing else in this world can help you. And if you don't give your life to God and get your act together, you're going to end up worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And her biggest problem is she takes no accountability and she puts the blame on everybody and everything else around her. Oh, it's this fault. Oh, my kids don't have a bed. My mom was supposed to go to the furniture store. She didn't go. Oh, it's your fault because of this. Oh, because of this. Oh, because of this. Oh, Heartbreaky didn't go live with my ops. Yeah, because Heartbreaky doesn't have friends. You think I'm gonna cut off my people that I knew way before you for you? If that's the case, I would have to freaking cut off the entire TikTok. I would have to just shut my page off. I would have to shut it down. I would have to shut down everything. Log off. Please. You didn't cut off HB because of me. You cut her off because y'all had y'all little fallout. So don't come with that bull crap. Oh, she battled my ops while she was my friend. I battled your ops that were my friends first. And just because you do a whole bunch of bull crap on the internet for nobody to like you, that's not my problem. But you just lost the only and the last person who ever tried to help you to really get on your feet and stay there. Heck out of here. Piss me off. Talking about I was being nice, like, oh, just pray for her. Like, I don't want to talk about her. Like, pray for her, guys. Pray for the girls. I don't want your prayers. Me and my kids are good. You really think you talking about the only one I have to answer to is God. Yes. What you gonna answer to him saying what about that comment that you don't want people's prayers? What you gonna say? What's gonna be your answer for that? When Jesus said, why didn't you want anyone's prayers? What's gonna be your answer? Be for real, girl. Please don't piss me off. Please don't piss me off. And I could address a lot more of my own personal opinions of what I think. But I decided not to judge you. And I decided to be your friend. I decided to look past your flaws and be there for you. And you want to do this? Go be messy with somebody else. Don't come be messy with me. Because I might not be the perfect Christian, but trust me. God don't play about me. I'm not one of them little kids that you was running the streets with. I'm a grown woman. I respected you and your children. Leave it at that. Alex, thank you, my love. Sorry, guys. I had to let it out, and I had to really tell myself, just say things respectfully, say things the right way. Oh my God. 30,000 people. Hey guys, my name is Jefa. If you're not following me, please follow me, guys. She talking about my followers. Girl, I had Live Pro way before I met you. To be Live Pro, you have to be one of the top creators on the app. Okay? To be Live Pro, you gotta make 10 million diamonds a month. You think I need you? You see that badge right there? Where it says Live Pro? Yeah, I got a lot of new followers, and 90% of them were trolls coming here to troll me because I battled you. You didn't bring me no good views, no positive impact. You didn't bring me people to watch me and say, oh, Jefa. Nah, you brought me people to freaking drag me every day. Be for real. But you know what? I'm thankful for the beautiful people I met, you know, through the FYP. A lot of my people, I say 90% of them was like, oh, you know, I saw you battling Ash, but I was you were on my FYP. And then they got to know me and they fell in love with me and they rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a perfect human. Y'all can see a lot of you that have not heard my testimony. Please go check out my testimony. It's pinned on top. I have a testimony. I come from a you know, thank you, my loves. You know, I made my mistakes when I was 18. I made mistakes. But life isn't about having perfection all around. Life is about, even though I made my mistakes when I was a young teenager, I didn't abandon my kids. Y'all don't see me leaving my kids, you know what I'm saying, abandoning them, running off and taking off to do craziness. I struggled. I could have chose the easy way out. I could have went in and did my thing. I would have went on OF, this, that, and the third. I'm not an ugly girl. But I chose to do it the honest way. I chose to give my life to God. I chose to stop gardening because that's why I got in trouble. Going outside doing that while my child was inside the house. I chose to stop all that. I chose my children. I chose my son so that they wouldn't take custody from him. I can't battle her, guys. Her requests are off. I chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? I could have chose drugs. I could have chose the streets, but I didn't. And I did my parenting classes, and I did my probation, and I gave my life to Jesus, and I stopped everything for my son. And if in the moments of your darkest times, and if your moments of when you're really struggling, that something doesn't wake up in your head to tell you you're a mom, wake up, change your ways, then guess what? I don't know what to tell you. You're lost. You weren't made to be a mother. But Jesus saved my life, and I gave my life to God, and he saved me from all that. And I kept my son, and I struggled. I didn't make easy money. I was pregnant with Josiah, my second son, working in factories. I was working in a candy factory. I was pregnant, and then I would come home and I would go to the pizzeria and work there for a couple of hours. For years, I didn't have a car. I had to take buses and trains everywhere with the strollers, with my boys. Until finally I found a job, customer service, and I was getting paid $10 an hour to answer some emails. And that's when I said, I gotta lock in, I gotta do something. And I learned trucking, and I learned dispatch, and I learned operations, and I busted my butt. Working for a trucking company is not easy. I would do 10, 12 hours a day working, dropping my kids off to babysitters at 5 in the morning. Because to be a dispatcher, you have to be in the office early. Working all day and then going to drop off my kids, pick up my kids on the stroller in the bus because my husband was working. Nothing in life is easy. You think you're going to get on live and complain, I'm a single mother. Yeah, there's a lot of single mothers that struggle. There's a lot of women who made it happen for their children without abandoning them, without choosing the easy life, who work hard for their kids. And by the grace of God, I was never a single mother. But you know what? My husband worked hard. We didn't make a lot of money. And I didn't make a lot of money. I had to work. And my husband had to work too. So what you saying? There's no excuses in life. For everything on here, you got to work hard. You think you're going to get on live and make podium like that because what? No, that's not how it goes. You got to put in the time and the hours. The average American has to work 8 to 10 hours a day if you want to make a good income. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Put in the work. Same thing for live. You want to be a live streamer, you got to put in 8 to 10 hours. Clock off and then go tend to your family, to your children, whatever. By the grace of God, I'm blessed to be able to have my company. And when trucking wasn't doing great, I would say, you know what, let me try this. Because you ain't never going to catch me being lazy. Just because I have a man doesn't mean that I can't work. That's why you sound goofy as hell saying, oh, well, she got a husband. What does that have nothing to do with? Without my husband, I would still be good. I would still be Jefa. Because that's not my husband's company. Matter of fact, if y'all really want to know the truth, I started the business. I went from customer service to dispatcher to operations manager to marketing and sales. And I said, you know what? I know the ins and the outs of trucking. I'm going to do it now myself. And that's what I did. I opened up my business while I was going to school, and I got my college degree while when my daughter was 1 year old, a baby. I got my business degree. Yes, I went to college, and I did it at 30 years old so I could show my kids that it could still be done. While I was working, while I started my business. Then when the business started picking up and doing good, guess what happens? My husband, who used to be a warehouse manager, you know what I did? I told him, babe, it's been 2 years. I'm running the business. You know what? You don't need to break your back no more. You don't need to be on that freaking machine, your back hurting, working for 12, 15 hours a day. You know what you need? Babe, come on. Let's run this together. Let's do this as a team. That's any good wife's dream. To come and say, you know what? Let's do this together. We're a team. A lot of women like, oh, well, I'm going to stay at home. I don't know. If he don't got money, if he's not rich, and you got nothing to offer the man. That's not how it goes. That's not how it is. Real women will help their spouse. And that's what I did. And finally, after 2 years, my husband came on to the business. And yeah, it's under his name and I'm his partner on the paperwork. Just because it's under his name and I'm the partner, don't mean that it's not mine. Whatever is his is mine. 50-50. And boom, he came on and now he runs the whole accounting department. And he also helps with the truck parts, you know, the whatever, operations. And I still work in the morning. And it slowed down. You know, over the past 2 years, it slowed down. So what did I have to do? I had to think, like, okay, boom. Like, what can I do? What can I do? Like, what should I do now? And I found this one day and I said, damn, I love it. I was a gifter. I used to bless a lot of people with the money I had, with my own pockets. I blessed a lot of streamers on here. And I said, you know what? Somebody told me, and my best friend told me, you know what? You could be real good at this. Like, you have a good personality to be a streamer. And I said, really? And I'm like, And I did it. And I did it. And I locked in. And I put in the work. And I put in the work. I was doing overnight freaking streams and working in the morning. And I did what I had to do. And I built my team, and I became a battler, and I became a ranker, and I became a streamer. And like I tell you, everything that I put my mind to, I made it happen. So don't come to me with your bull crap. Oh, no. Put yourself to work. Do what you got to do. You don't need a man to survive out here. You don't need a man. And I love my husband to death. I love him dearly. We work together. We are a blessing to each other. He is whole. I am whole. We are an asset to each other. But guess what? If God forbid he walks out tomorrow, I'm good. You best believe that me and my children are great. And I would never have to abandon my children or send them off anywhere, making bullcrap excuses not to be a mother. Never. I would never do that. So, no. And that's what I did. So, for all of you that don't know, now you know the story, and that's it. And I'm done. I'm done with this whole... I'm not addressing her again. I'm not bringing her up again. I don't want to talk about her at all. I'm done. I did what I had to do. I tried to be a friend. I tried to be good. And you know what? Here's the difference between me and you. Me and my best friends, My elementary school best friend, my middle school best friend, we're still best friends. We don't see each other every day, but I haven't fell off with them. My high school best friend moved to PA. We're still best friends. Okay? My current best friends that I met 6 years ago, we're still best friends. We talk every single day. But in life, you mature and you grow up. So you have families, you have lives. And my priority is making sure that I work hard, and then my husband and my children. Everything else comes after that. But don't get it twisted. Me and my best friends are all still best friends. I don't fall off with people like that. Me and my family are still, we're very close family. And my next goal in life is to retire my mother. My mother still takes care of kids. She still runs from job to job to job, being a nanny, doing rich people errands, doing this, doing that. She gets paid hella money. I mean, I'm blessed, but the people she works for are extremely rich, like extremely rich. So they pay her big money. She does her thing, but eventually my goal is to, boom, take her out of her job too. Her and my dad, and say, you know what? As immigrants, for 20 plus years that they were immigrants in this country before we got our citizenship, my parents freaking worked hard. They worked hard, working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. And I had to grow up and maybe not enjoy my childhood the way I wanted to because I had to take care of my brothers. You don't know the struggle. If you talking about, oh, I came from money, and then you crying. Girl, grow up. People, like, just grow up. It's about that time. You're 36. Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. Battle her, guys. Her requests are off. I'm not going to battle her. I'm good. I don't even want to see her face right now, please. Because I asked her very kindly. I said, girl, I don't want to get messy. We could do this off live. Somebody who's a cloud chaser, like HB, she likes that stuff. Pressing people, let's go live, let's go live. No. I was a real friend to this chick, and I wanted to talk off live, but she didn't want to. She wanted it to get messy. So boom, here you have it. It is what it is. This is the truth. She needs to do is focus on being a good parent. And leave me out her mouth. Guys, if you're not following me, please follow me, guys. Please hit that follow button. If you want to know a little bit more about me, I have, some posts. I also have my testimony. I love Jesus. I'm not a perfect Christian. I get on here. I do provide entertainment. It's all for fun and games. But I also do my best to encourage you guys to develop a relationship with God. When the Lord found me, I didn't find him because he's everywhere. When the Lord found me, I was in my darkest moment, and he still loved me. And that's what I try to tell her many times. Jesus still loves you. And actually, that was the last messages I sent her. I said, Jesus loves you. Instead of her being, desperate, talking about some, oh, I'm going to be wilding out now, sleeping around and this, that, and the third. No. I said, you don't need to do that. And I said, Jesus loves you. If you give your life to God, he will give you somebody that loves you unconditionally with the love of God. I'm not perfect. And a lot of y'all think that, oh, she's a Christian. I don't know what the definition of Christian means to you guys, but a Christian doesn't mean that I'm going to be perfect and holy 24/7. No, I'm human. The only thing that makes me different is that I acknowledge that I'm a sinner. I acknowledge that I need Jesus. I acknowledge that I'm a hot mess without him. And I acknowledge that without him, I would be a wreck somewhere in the streets somewhere. Without Jesus, I would be nothing. That's the only difference between you and me. You don't acknowledge that, and you could maybe care less, but I do. I know I'm a hot mess. So I get on my knees every day and I cry for forgiveness and mercy. And I thank him. I thank him for his mercy and his loving grace. I thank him. I'm nothing without the Lord. Being a Christian is having a relationship with God, one-on-one, your own intimate relationship. And it's a journey. It's a process. Every day you learn something new with the Lord. You ain't gonna be, oh, now I'm holy. No. A lot of things that I could have been doing and should have been doing, I could have still been doing them, but a lot of things that I let go was because I love the Lord. Do I still need to work on some other things? Absolutely, yes. But we all do. So, and I said it earlier. People are like, oh, you're Christian, but you have friends that are gay? Yeah, I do. Because if I don't show them the love of God, who is? If I don't let them know that Jesus loves them, who is? These pharmaceuticals, these people running the streets with their signs saying you're going to hell? No, that's not God. Don't get it twisted. That's not Jesus. Jesus loves us regardless. And if there's something that he needs to change in our lives because we're all sinners who fall short, he's going to do that. We can't do that. I can't change myself. And I don't get good to get God. I got God, and he took me as I am, the hot mess that I am, and then I became good little by little. It's not my doing. And I don't think I'm better than anybody. Anybody who says, oh, you think you're better than me. I don't think I'm better than anyone. You think I'm better than you. And you think that I think that I'm better than you. No, I don't. I'm blessed. And just because you don't have certain things or you're not living a certain lifestyle or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean that I have to hide my light and I have to hide my blessings and I have to, oh, well, since you're not happy, let me not be happy either. Let me go break up with my husband so we can be single together. No. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. And let my life be a testimony to many that when you give yourself to Jesus, God can bless you. He can bless your business. He can bless your children. He can bless your marriage. You know? Let my life be a testimony that somebody who was a hot mess, somebody who used to be wilding out partying when you were 18, chilling, doing this, doing that, somebody who made a mistake can be forgiven, can be restored. You can be redeemed. God can give you a clean slate and you can start over. And Jesus will still love you and will still bless you. And as long as you have breath in your lungs, the Lord is willing to forgive you.
What up, Papa?
Hi, Ish.
How are you?